Hello everyone and welcome to the Power BI quiz where I have with me today Justyna. Welcome to you.
Hi everyone, I'm so excited to be here.
And Justyna, can you please introduce yourself?
Of course. So, hi everyone, my name is Justyna Lucznik. I'm a program manager on the Power BI team. I own the AI features of Power BI, so you might not be surprised to see that today's topic is AI and ML.
So yeah, you are the perfect guest and quiz maker for this topic today.
Well, I hope so. We'll find out.
I believe so. It's been on my list actually from the start to have a quiz here on AI and ML. So when I reached out to you and you said yes, then I was really glad because it couldn't be better.
Yeah, I see someone saying nice chair. Thank you. I was very prepared for this pandemic. I've got my whole gaming setup, so working from home has been easy.
Yeah, you also actually did a video with the guy in a cube that was just released today.
Yes, I did. Smart narrative. So after this quiz is over, you should go and check that out if you haven't done so already.
Yeah, one of the new features that was announced here at Ignite. Yeah.
Yes, brand new feature, basically letting you summarize your visuals in your report into text. So we've been seeing a lot of excitement from you guys, from the community on this. And yeah, please, I've seen a couple of people show examples of how they're already using it in reports or pinging me about what they're doing with it. So please keep those coming. It's always awesome to hear how you're using it. And if you have any feedback, please share that as well so we can keep making it better.
Oh yeah. So up to you guys. Just give her some feedback. Then let's have a look at the prizes. For the winner, we have a $100 gift card to Lego.com. That's been the prize for every quiz so far. This is the 17th quiz we're running today, I believe. And then we also have for a raffle prize. So that's a prize for a random attendee. And this week's raffle winner will get a lifetime membership for Enterprise DNA. So let's have a look at what this is. So Enterprise DNA is a web page where you can find all sorts of details on Power BI specific. There's a lot of training courses, there's a membership forum, there's a lot of actually downloads, so you have some showcases, so a lot of great stuff that the random at raffle prize winner will get access to. And then of course for the grand winner, the one who reached the podium at the top, you can go and buy yourself some Lego or maybe buy something for your kids. It's not that long to Christmas. Actually, I think they are starting promoting things for Christmas already. But there is a lot of different stuff in here. And then last week winner of raffle prize. Last week we had a Red Academy membership, 1 month free of access. And here we also have a lot of content on Power BI and also other great stuff. And I believe there should also be some AI machine learning Power BI stuff in here. And would you help me pick the winner of that prize?
Sounds good. Yeah, I would love to help.
So here we have all the attendees from last week, where we can see Amadeo from Italy was the winner, with actually a pretty impressive win. Sometimes we only have 30 points difference, but there it was.
Wow.
So yeah, and also all the other attendees. I have assigned them all a random number. So would you pick a number from 1 to 30?
All right, why don't we go with 16, straight in the middle.
16. Let's see who is behind there. So we have Joy Rarella. I believe it's a Twitter handle. So congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
To winning this prize, and please reach out to me and if not, I will find you on Twitter and give the prize to you.
Make sure you watch some AI videos.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. So for the Kahoot, we have some questions for you, and Justyna made 10 of them. Questions on the AI and ML in Power BI, of course, but also some a little more technical around the background of the features. So
yeah, I tried to. I think some of them was just generally about the features, and I tried to go kind of across all the different AI features we have in Power BI, and then a couple of them just to add some level of difficulty, go into some of the implementation, what's kind of going on behind the scenes. So yeah, I hope it's a good kind of varied level, but we'll see.
We'll see. And it is really sometimes there's only, I think we had one time where the winner had 4 right out of 10.
Oh, wow.
So it varies, but we will see. You will see the question on your monitor and then go to kahoot.it on your mobile. There's also a mobile app, but you can also just visit this web page, or on a secondary screen. Just you have 2 different screens, that is preferable. And then put in your nickname. It could be your full name or Twitter handle. And then please be aware we have a delay of 3 to 5 seconds, and that means that you will see the answers before you see the question. And that also means, on the other hand, that if the timer says 30 seconds, you will probably only have 25 seconds. So please don't let it run out, because if you don't answer, then you won't get any points. And we have one startup question that is not about point, just to get you all started. And you get more points the faster you answer. And we post all the results publicly in a public to web Power BI report. So, are you ready to start, Justyna?
Let's do it.
Then let's go and find the code. And I will and you're waiting for people to join. And we had Benny coming in as the first one. There's always a competition of being the first one around, I think, Kyle and Benny and Andy. So I see a lot of familiar faces, and also the winner of the raffle prizes here. So Joy, congratulations to you again. And let's see, we have nearly 30 players. And oh yeah, I see Secret Shark and Bitgear, Wishy. And let us just have a couple of seconds more before we start and see the first one. And people can always join also after we started. So let's just get started with the Power BI quiz. So this is a multi-select. Just to have some input from you to see if you have used any of the features. And when it is a multi-select, you have to press submit, I believe, in the button. So just be aware of that. And yeah, so does this surprise you?
No, it doesn't, given that the key influencers and Q&A visuals are available for everyone, whereas AutoML and cognitive services are premium features. So I was expecting to see a little bit of a discrepancy between those.
Yeah.
I am happy to see that almost everyone has used, the visuals by the looks of it. So that's good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's also good is we will have this Power BI premium per user license coming up, so
yes. So hopefully that will democratize a lot of those other capabilities that are currently hidden behind that. High price tag. Once we have premium per user, those should be a lot more approachable. So I'm really excited about that for the AI features for sure.
Absolutely, it's not only around the patinated report.
Yeah. Although I know Chris is making a lot of noise about that, but it is also the AI features. So.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we can look forward to that. Let's get started with the first question.
Yeah. So which AI visuals has the following icon? So we've got Q&A visual, key influencers, decomposition tree, and smart narrative as our choices.
And there's also been a lot of fuss this last week around icon versus logo.
Oh yeah, you're right. This may be a controversial topic right now,
but this is an icon, yeah.
This is an icon. This is not a logo. All right, so most of you got it right by the looks of it. It is indeed the smart narrative feature, and maybe this is a little bit mean given this visual came out literally last week. So maybe some of you haven't seen this icon yet, but shameless plug, make sure you download the latest September desktop, try out the smart narrative visual. It is our latest AI visual for summarizing your reports into text. And again, if you want to learn more about it, go check out the latest Guy in a Cube video where we go through it.
Oh yeah, I just watched it just before this quiz. It's a really good YouTube video.
Yeah.
Let's see the podium. So this is just a matter of who was the fastest. And Amadeo, the winner from last week, actually is on top one.
He's on a roll.
Yeah. Let's have the next question.
Okay. So which algorithms are used by the key influencers visual? You have linear regression, logistic regression, neural networks, and decision trees. And so this is multi-select. You can select more than one. And yeah.
Yeah. So there can be 1, 2, 3, all 4 correct.
Yes. That's the case. This is one of those examples where we're looking a little bit more to what's going on behind the scenes with some of these visuals and features.
So, and yeah, 60 seconds was maybe too long.
Yeah, I try to try to give people lots of time.
So,
but
we
yeah. All right, so the correct answer is looks like people not to make people put neural networks, and we do not include neural networks in it. We have linear, logistic regressions, and decision trees. Initially, so just as a sort of backstory, I was when we started this out, I was pushing for non-parametric models, generalized additive models, which would have been way more complex. But as we started doing a lot of user testing, we figured that the simpler we can make this analysis, the more interpretable it is, and the easier users can understand the insights, which is why we went for the linear and logistic regressions, because they were just very interpretable. And decision trees are used in the top segments part of the visual. So if you've used key influencers, there's like these 2 pages. And that's because we basically look at the splits of the decision tree, and those segments we find are basically how we determine what the segment is basically made up of. So those are the 3 algorithms that are used.
Oh, thank you for that explanation.
Yeah.
Let's see who is top of the podium now. We have Mark from the Netherlands on top. Yeah.
Some competition going on around this top place.
Absolutely. Let's have the next question. Also multi-select.
I like my multi-select. What sort of split does the decomposition tree support? Worst split, high value, best split, low value.
So 30 seconds left.
Yeah. Those answers are still rolling in. Some people are still thinking.
Yeah, actually you are the second. I will call it real product manager from Microsoft.
Oh, nice. Yeah, most looks like that one was pretty easy. We have high and low values. We did at one point, I think, have like in our very early, very early preview builds. We didn't even distribute those publicly. We did kind of play around with a best split option, but again, we did user testing, and that was confusing for users. So we ended up just going with high and low value, which was much easier to understand. So those are the two that are available in the decomp tree, and they let you basically automatically find where the values are high or highest across the various dimensions you're breaking down your measure by, or the lowest values. So they just help you save those clicks of going through and trying it out yourself.
Yeah. So if you have used the decomposition tree, you will probably have this one correct.
Yeah.
Let's have the leaderboard now. I'm still Mark on top.
Yeah.
So next question.
Okay, another multi-select. What sort of models can a user create using AutoML inside Power BI? We have binary prediction models, general classification, regression, and forecasting models. And I'm just going to emphasize the question of using AutoML inside Power BI. You might have used AutoML outside of Power BI. We're talking about within Power BI.
So this is one of the premium features.
Yes, this is one of the premium features that we have. It's all about democratizing the ability to build machine learning models inside Power BI directly. And yeah, it will be available once we have premium per user as part of that offering as well.
And
all right. Yeah, this is so no forecasting model. I thought this one might be a bit mean because we did have forecasting on our roadmap at one point. We never ended up releasing it. It did end up getting deprioritized for the time being. Again, based on your feedback, if this is something you want to see, let us know. But for now, with inside Power BI, we support binary and general classifications as well as regression models. We don't support forecasting models now.
But that's just for now. So if you are watching this at a later point, that might be not the case.
But not committing any timelines or anything. Disclaimer.
But you should be the one that knows if anybody knows.
Yeah.
Let's see the leaderboard now. And still Mark on top. And Benny also climbing up. And Bertie and Donnie and Lily. Wow. So
Mark is building up quite a lead. No pressure there, Mark.
Oh yeah. Let's have the next question.
Okay, lots of multi-select. I apologize. Which cognitive services are available in Power BI? They have entity extraction, key phrase extraction, image detection, sentiment analysis as our various options.
And also for this question we have double points. So.
Ooh. Yeah, you can catch up to Mark if you're extra quick with this one.
Yeah, we had Will also joining the quiz a couple of months ago, and I will say that you and Will have the same sort of position because you are behind the product as product managers, where we also have a lot from the Power BI CAT team joining this quiz, but they're not having responsibility for the features.
No, that's true. So yeah, this is a chance to help us, give us the feedback as to which else you want to see. All right, so we see the answers are in. Yeah, we do not have entity extraction. We do have key phrases, images, and sentiment analysis. We do actually have another one for language detection, which I didn't include here. But yeah, entity extraction is available as a cognitive service in Azure, not in Power BI though.
Not yet, maybe.
I like how you're slipping all that in. Again, can't commit anything.
No. But as it is a service in Asia, it can come in Power BI, I guess.
Theoretically, yes.
But yeah, that's also one of the premium features that we will all get access to soon, hopefully.
Wow.
Yeah, and Mark is on top and also on a winning streak with 5 correct answers in a row.
Wow.
So let's have the next one.
All right. I promise there'll be some other non-multi-select ones later. How can users leverage R and Python in Power BI? They can use it to build visuals, connecting to data, doing data transformations in Power Query, creating interactive functions.
And I just saw that Markus Ehrenmüller Jensen just wrote a book. Have you been involved in that?
I haven't been involved in the book writing, but I've taken a look through the content and the chapters covered, and it looks like an awesome resource to really get up to speed on AI and Power BI. It looks like he covers, all the different features. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
I think I would highly encourage it based on what I saw for people to, just get up, kind of get familiar and understand these various technologies. So, so it looks like building visuals, that's probably the most popular way of using R and Python and Power BI. Connecting to data, we actually do have a connector for it. So you can connect to scripts as a way of bringing data in. And we do also support data transformations, as adding basically a Python or an R script through as you do your basically data prep using Power Query. So, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of open up a lot of possibilities using these features.
Interactive functions is one we would love to do. We just again haven't been able to. There's too many things we want to do and just not enough time or resources. But that would have been another very fun way of being able to use R and Python and Power BI.
I'm impressed with all the features that just have come to Power BI around AI and ML. It's really impressive. Let's have the leaderboard. And Mark's still on top. And
yeah, awesome. All right. So what does AutoML do for users behind the scenes when training a model? So we have a couple of things here, cross-validation, feature selection, algorithm selection, and hyperparameter tuning. So yeah, we're getting into some of the more behind the scenes of some of these capabilities. So a couple of harder questions as well to maybe change things up a bit, but I see people saying it's a lot of time. So yeah, apologies. I put all of them for 60 seconds just to give
but it was actually my recommendation that you put them to 60 seconds. So I will.
Next I will be extra mean and put 30 seconds for.
But then people have time to go and Bing or Google it.
That is true.
If.
All right. Yeah, this one, all of them. We do lots of things with AutoML behind the scenes. There's actually a bunch of other things that I haven't even included in here that we do as well. So splitting to test and training, and then cross-validation is basically where you take parts, you keep changing kind of the training and test set. So you train on some data and test on some data, and then you swap it out. So that helps you create a model that's not overfitting. It's kind of creates a generalized model. Feature selection. So we actually do things like feature synthesis as well, which means we take the features that are basically going to be performing the best and then add some additional enrichments on top of them. We do algorithm selection. So we iterate through lots of different algorithms. We tune those algorithms. So that's the hyperparameter tuning. Yeah, that's basically that process gets done iteratively until we create the best possible model we can create.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. A lot of people got points for this one.
Yeah.
Let's see if it changes something here. No. I'm not quite sure everyone, or there was somebody saying all 4, but it could be. So we have the same top 5 here still, but the mark is not that much in a lead now. So
people are catching up.
Yeah.
Okay. What format do you import/export the Q&A linguistic schema in? JSON, XML, YAML. You cannot import/export the Q&A linguistic schema. So not multi-select. We have a single select answer now. And 30 seconds. But
so probably not that many people have used this feature. I haven't.
Yeah, me too. Add some harder ones towards the end. Yeah, I thought people might put JSON, but that seems like the most, the one that people would expect. It's actually YAML. So we did democratize a lot of the linguistic schema capabilities by actually putting it in the UI. So you have tooling to be able to create things like synonyms or adjectives. But there are still certain things that you can only really do by editing the YAML file directly, such as adding verbs or changing the weightings of different fields. So that kind of gets into much more of the complexity of doing that modeling of the language. But if you want to really get into some of those intricate changes, that's where you'd have to be editing this YAML file, basically.
Yeah, so yeah, it was pretty even, the answers. So let's see. And Mark and Donald got that one correct, can we see, because everyone were changing some points. And let's have our question number 9.
Okay, what are ensemble models in automated ML? Models that need to be refreshed on a daily basis, models that use multiple algorithms to achieve better predictions, models where the performance is worse than guessing, machine learning sound classifiers for audio clips.
And 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, okay, that is correct. Overwhelmingly, models that use multiple algorithms to achieve better predictions. And that is a feature that is supported in Power BI and AutoML. So sometimes if you actually build your AutoML model, you go into the evaluation report, you will see at the bottom whether an ensemble model was created or not, and if it was created, which algorithms were actually used as part of that ensemble to create that model. So that information is kind of exposed in those training details.
Yeah, and one person is saying Asia machine learning course help him.
Yes, automated ML is built on top of Azure ML, which is it's all the same kind of underlying technologies. And ensemble models is not just an automated ML thing. I just wanted to, given that we're talking about Power BI, I wanted to specify, but that is kind of a generic machine learning kind of capability you'll see in lots of different places. So.
So let's see the leaderboard now. And we have Mark on top still. Before we have the last question.
Ooh, double points. what does the key influencers visual use to determine if something is an influencer or not? An M value, N value, P value, or an X value? Yeah, and Mark, we are definitely, there are no sound classifiers on our roadmap at all. Sorry. That I can say with great certainty. That is correct. P-values is industry standard thing. It basically, we use a p-value of 0.05, and that basically means that, if I was, in like layman's terms, if I was to guess, I would get that result by chance, or I would guess this result by chance 5% of the time. So this is how unlikely it is for this to be an influencer just by chance. And then you can basically tweak this, well, not in the key influencers visual. If you were building a statistical model, you could tweak this to determine what does it mean for something to be statistically significant or not. For the key influencers visual, we set it to what is typically used, which is this value of 0.05, which is 5%.
Oh, and let's reveal the podium. Let's see who got Benny on 3rd place, and Donald with 6 out of 10, and with 7 out of 10 we have, could it be, Mark?
Wow,
so
congratulations
to Mark for winning the Power BI quiz on AI and machine learning. So thank you for being part of the quiz, Justyna. It was a great honor for you to take time out of your, I believe, very, very busy schedule to be part of this show.
No, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. It was great to see people interact, answer the questions, see the chat. So I really, really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. And next week we have actually a quiz on visualization, and it's the best practices around visualization. So also kind of theoretical approach, like we had some of the questions today, the background philosophies around why you should choose some visuals over others, and this is a complete topic of its own to create great reports, and it is Grace Theo who will do that quiz. So thank you for taking the time, and have a good day, Justyna. I believe
thank you.
You're Seattle time, so it's around noon now.
Yeah, 11:30, almost noon. All right, thank you so much. Have a good day, good evening, everyone.
Yeah. Bye.